Yo, yo, yo. What's going on? Let me get this set up in other places real quick. Give somebody a chance to get in here. Went live a little bit too fast on YouTube, but that's fine. Sure. So while I get this set up in other places, let people come in. Remember to drop a like for me. Whatever the case, if you're new to this channel, we go live. We talk about everything in depth to the best of my capabilities. And it is what it is, man. You know. So while I get this set up, it's there. Okay, go live here and go live there. Okay, we look good there. Let me post that and repost that and then post that there. Mm-hmm. Ah, all right. Woo. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got a lot of weather concerns, man. A lot of them. A lot of weather concerns. So be mindful of that. What up, Z's? We got weather here today. But what up, my guy? What's going on? Get this shared up in some places real quick. Just about done. Give folks a chance to come in. Ain't like I got a lot of folks, but you know the deal. Yep. Ah, them Philly bats yesterday, man. We let them up. I mean, man, they was hitting right, but they was hitting, but they couldn't put it together. They couldn't close the door on his ass, man. Since the teller gets away again from getting tore up, but mm, uh, Austin, Houston. That Diamondbacks game turned out to be okay, and that Brewers game really disappointed, right? But we knew that with that total, we talked about that. That it just didn't look good, right? So it is what it is with that situation there. Um, Weather is major key, right? Major key. Let's look at it, right? Uh, Chicago White Sox at Detroit, chilly temps in the 40s. Rains holds off until after the game. St. Louis at Boston. Winds out to right, a little bit left to right at 10 miles an hour. Chicago Cubs, San Diego Padres at Chicago Cubs. Man, I wish the weather wasn't bad, but terrible baseball weather. Temps in the 40s. Winds at 10 to 15 miles an hour, blowing in from center, and increasing rain showers throughout the game. I think they just play ball in the cold and damp conditions, but it's not ideal. Great pitching weather though. Athletics at Colorado. Snow in the baseball? Question mark. We'll see scattered snow showers throughout the day in Colorado, and there's plenty. And there's a pretty decent chance of here in game snow. Temps in the 30s with winds blowing in from center at 10 to 15 miles an hour. I think they just play an uninterrupted ball here. I think they just play uninterrupted here. But the snow in the forecast, I'm leaving this yellow. New York Yankees at Pittsburgh. I think it starts dry, but it may not end that way. Rain increasing late game could cause a late inning delay or early conclusion to the game. Most likely, outcome remains a full nine finished in the rain. Dodgers at Philly. A few in-game light showers are possible. Doubt it's enough to stop play. Arizona and Washington. Like Philly, a few sprinkles or showers wouldn't shock me. Don't think it's enough for a delay though. Baltimore Kansas City Royals. Fairly persistent light rain. Plus it's cold and breezy. I think they just decide to play ball. But until I see some indicators of that, I'm leaving a bit of postponed risk here for it's just kind of nasty and it's and this isn't fun for players or the fans. If and when the game does start, I don't think the rain ever gets heavy enough to stop play. It's just a matter of them deciding they want to play in this. Good pitching weather though, with temps in the 40s and winds blowing in at 10 to 15 miles an hour. We got some really really weird weather today. Snow some places. You got a lot of crappy little weather here and there, right? So that's what we're dealing with this situation. Um, I did go through some bets last night. Uh, I could look at some of these lineups. I don't know if any of these lineups are finalized or anything like that, but uh, here, Detroit, Boston, and St. Louis, Cubs, San Diego, Toronto, and New York Mets, Athletics, Colorado, Pittsburgh, and yeah, Pittsburgh, Seattle, San Francisco. I probably stopped right there. Those are pretty much more most of the early games there. Um, um, Jonathan Cannon, Jack Flaherty. Jack Flaherty here. Let's see. Picture props here. What did I have? 17 and a half outs. Opened up at a minus, I think 140, I believe. Not opened up, but last time I checked last night it was about a minus 140. I do like his outs. I do like his strikeouts. You can mix and match it. You can do what you want to do. But I do like Flaherty, right? Um, 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 hmm. Let me take. I was a lean right there. That was a lean. I had that up there last night. Let me take that shit down. Right. Might as well. I don't want to mislead anyone. But um, first of all, off the bat, let me go through these picture props here. The outs. Let me start with outs. Okay. So uh, outs recorded. Hmm, Max Fried. Verlander, I like his strikeouts. I couldn't talk off his outs either. He's probably gonna get there, right? So let me put that shit to the side. That'll be a straight bet. I wouldn't put it in parlays. Uh, Yamamoto, Sardo, Jose Soriano, and Gavin Williams. I need to check these guys out. go over here to back to the strikeouts here. I didn't look at a lot of these pictures, and y'all know that in extensively. But what is this? Strikeouts thrown. Okay. Flaherty is supposed to get there, right? I don't know if I'm gonna bet it, but Flaherty at 7Ks at a minus 125, 6.5. The thing he's supposed to get there. Okay, so uh, I can put that over there. He's supposed to get there, right? Um, hmm, Verlander, I have to, right? And then they fucked me up right here last night because I was looking at Castillo. So this is the other Castillo, Felipe Castillo. So I have to take a look at his ass. I looked at that shit the other day, man, last night, and went for Luis Castillo. So that fucked me up right there. But this is another Castillo here. So um, that's crazy. But that threw me off. So um, they got two of them motherfuckers, right? But uh, I have to look over these when I get there, right? Max Meyer, the 5Ks, it should be in play here, right? So I'm gonna put that to the side. The tail, 5Ks. I'm gonna have to look at that one. I'm gonna look at that one, okay? Uh, before I talk about anything, let me check out this Castillo kid. They got two of them motherfuckers. Damn, that's crazy. Okay. Mm, I don't know too much about Buddy. I don't know too much about Buddy, so I ain't even gonna try to cap him out. All right, well, so I did take a look at some of these first games here, and where's my now? Uh, here for bats, right? I have. I'll put these guys over here. I'm just using this. Kerry Carpenter, Torkelson, Riley Green, with Kerry Carpenter being my favorite. I don't have any White Sox bats set to the side. St. Louis Cardinals was definitely interested, right? Let's see. Arenado. I have to go back and look at some of these guys though. I had a lot of bats written down. Uh, Victor Scott, Jordan Walker, Wilson, Newt Bar, Devers, Brayu, Campbell, Contreras. If you, I have to go back and show you guys. Duran is loading. Anybody, man. Truth be told, anybody can get it in this game. I couldn't narrow down who I liked the most, man. Straight up, I had to go back and look at that. Gosman and Blue. Wait, the Cubs. Wait, yeah, the Cubs game. Nasty weather here, but Tucker, Machado, Bush, Suzuki. I run another check on these. Toronto. I liked the whole damn Toronto. I like Toronto. They looked good to me. Toronto looked good, man. They look good for some reason. Uh, the Mets. Hmm, Vladdy, Bo, Kurt, Jimenez. Um, Will Wagner, Soto. I did have guys to the side that you probably won't see in here. Brent Beatty, even Santander. I had him, but I have to narrow those down. So I went with a team total over 3.5 for Toronto, and I only can put 25 plays up there, so I got to take some of these down here. Take Jimenez, Soto, even though I still like them. Devers, Abreu, Christian Cameron. I'm take Wilson Contreras down, even though I still like them. To make room for some other people here. Next game would be Athletics in Colorado. Um, Rooker, Goodman, Soderstorm, Martini, Martini's not up there. And outside of Judge, he's self-explanatory. I like these lefties. Cody, um, Jazz, oops, I'm gonna leave it like that. Let me see. Okay. Hmm. Just didn't want to get to anybody from Pittsburgh. Let me see. So I'll bounce back in about. Let me go through the rest of the other games now. I'll bounce back in about few. Let's try to get through some of these other games that I didn't talk about, that I didn't see, that I didn't go over last night. Ah, um, and that would be. Let's see how many games I one. So one, two, three. Wait, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Let's see how fast we can do this. I ain't trying to rush or nothing like that, but let's see if we can get through this real quick. Um, that would be the Arizona and Washington, right? So we'll go with five. Um, Last year he was throwing that fastball, sweeper, sinker, change up. This year he's throwing so far fastball, sweeper, sinker, change up, a little bit more of curveball. So that's the same thing there. Fastball, sweeper, sinker, change up. This year, Arizona, uh, Washington. This game here should be interesting, right? Let's see. Fastball, sweeper, sinker, change up. James Wood, Kyber Ruiz. Last 7 days versus that fastball. Rosario got a bomb. James Wood got a bomb. Josh Bell and Nate Lowe got a bomb. They look good versus that fastball. This is this year, but not versus handedness or nothing like that. So I'll put the righties up there. I'll put the righty up there, and I'll put the right hand pitcher up there. I mean batter. Sweeper, sinker, fastball. Let me see. Sweeper, sinker, fastball. Sweeper, sinker, fastball. Still the same thing. Go back to last year. See how he looked. Brandon Fott had a 29% K rate last year to the righties. Sweeper, sinker, fastball. My fault. Sweeper. Rosario. Jacob Young. Rosario. 2 versus that fastball. Let me see what the projected lineups looks like here. That's projected lineup, not the regular lineup. That's projected. So let me put the rest of these pictures up as single fastball. Sweeper. Mm. I definitely need to see who's going to be in this lineup. Hmm. Let's look at these lefties. Fastball, changeup, sweeper, sinker, curveball. Damn, he's doing a lot of shit. So he pitched his worst to lefties here. Okay. That was last year. He gave up 14 bombs to lefties, 12 to righties, 19% K rate to lefties there. Uh, this year he threw fastball, curveball, changeup, sweeper, and he's given up 2 home runs to lefties already and 5 extra base hits. So he's not looking that good versus lefties already. Fastball, curveball, changeup, sweeper. Fastball, curveball, changeup, sweeper. These numbers are from this year. Last year, Paul Zone had 13 bombs. These motherfuckers would. Okay, let me see something. Washington Nationals and Arizona. So Martez 3 for 8 versus this guy, Lourdes Uriel. 2 for 4. Corbin Carroll 2 for 6. Daniel Lowe 2. Mm, mm. Oh, wait, I'm tripping. Okay, so he's pitched this. Let me go back to this year. Mm. All right. So Brandon Fott. Who did they play? He went 6 versus the Cubs. Gave up a bomb. Still had 5 Ks. 14 strikeouts in 15 innings. Gave up a bomb. Uh, walks, whatever. Um, and 6 versus Washington last year with no strikeouts. I know that pissed somebody off. He went 6 innings versus Washington last year with no strikeouts. I know somebody was mad as fuck. All right, he's throwing that fastball. Hmm, about to this year. Yeah. Let me do something real quick. Let me take this down. Change up, curveball, and sweeper. So, this is his top pitch. The fastball is his top pitch this year. Kyrie Reeves got 2 bombs. James Wood got 2 bombs. Lowe got a bomb. Josh Bell got a bomb, and James Wood got a bomb this year. So hmm, that's off that pitch. Off that fastball. Curveball, changeup, sweeper. Isolated power and barrel rate is up for somebody like James Wood. The isolated power is up for Kyber Ruiz. But the K percentage is down for Kyrie Reeves, and the barrel percentage is down. James Wood K percentage is up, but the barrel is, I mean, it's down, but the barrel is up. So uh, James Wood, somebody like if he gets his, back the ball the right way, it's gone, right? Power hitting, and then Cabo Ruiz not striking out, pesky, whatever, right? So it is what it is with that. Swinging back to last year, um, Garcia Jr. Wasn't striking out. He looked good. Hits or whatever case may be. He had 11 bombs. Nathaniel Lowe couldn't talk off a hit or anything from him. So James Wood had 6 bombs. All his power numbers was there, but he was striking out. Um, so I want to see what the star lineup's going to be like there. So I mean, small ball, whatever the case may be. If you're looking for a bomb or something like that, I would probably look at uh Wood there. Let's see. I'll put Garcia. Abrams, Garcia. The lefties, I couldn't talk off at these guys for at least a hit. So the lefties are in play for those regards. Um, you got people like Josh Bell, who's a switch hitter. I couldn't talk you off the lefties though, bro. Straight up. And then from this year's standpoint here, um, Kyber Reeves, last 7 days, he's 2 of 6. Like I said, James Woods got a bomb. Uh, Josh Bell and Nathaniel Lowe's got a bomb within the last week. So I mean, it is what it is, right? Flipping over here to the Arizona side of things here, got Jake Irvin on the mound. Looking at Jake Irvin last year, um, he had an 18% K rate to lefties. He threw that fastball. He threw to righties, he had 34 extra base hits and 14 bombs. And then the lefties, he had 20 home runs, right? So there's a guy, his fly ball is up. As you know, he's getting the fly ball up right here, right? Let me see something here. So this year, Jake Irvin, um, 2 home runs and 3 home runs to righties. Um, numbers red as hell, right? So hmm, he's doing that fastball, changeup, curveball. Fastball, changeup, curveball. Fastball, curveball, changeup, cutter. This year. Fastball. I throw him up there. Fastball, changeup, curveball, cutter. Fastball, changeup, curveball, cutter. This year to Arizona, man. AZ. They've been all over the place right now, man. They back here today after playing what yesterday, and so Pavin Smith. Come on, man. Dang, man. Whew. Perdomo went bomb yesterday, so he could be warming up. Corbin Carroll, last 7 days versus this pitch mix. Corbin Carroll's got 3 hits on 7 at bats. He's batting 429. Wait a minute. Yeah. I'm sorry. He's right hand. Okay, that's cool. All right, so yeah, Alec Thomas, uh, he's 3 for 8. Patel Marte with them little taps, and Pavitt Smith, he's 4 for 7. Right, so these boys here this year they still trying to pick up where they left off last year. Right now, as of this year, up until I mean, you got Josh Naylor batting 375. He's not getting the power up there. He's only got one bomb on versus pitch mix this year. The fly ball is down. The strikeout rate, he's never been a strikeout guy. Pavin Smith, the strikeouts are down. All the strikeouts in the green, right? So that's one thing there. When you got somebody whose K percentage is down, I will his K percentage is down right 10% right there. I'll look at last year. 18% K rate. Nothing green for Jake Irvin, right? For the pitcher, nothing green there with a high fly ball rate. Nothing green as far as anything, right? So let me take a look at something real quick here. Two strikeouts, 5 inning pitch, one bomb versus this team. 4 runs. I wonder what was that? Not a very high strikeout guy uh, as of last year. But like I said, looking at this year's numbers right here, Pavitt Smith, man, I took you for a bomb twice this week, man. Josh Naylor, Pavitt Smith, whatever, right? Looking at last year versus pitch mix, uh, Josh Naylor had 19 bombs. Cattell Marte had 14 bombs. Those guys have what so far. It's still early. Corbin Carroll had 9 bombs. What time does this game come on? At nighttime, Josh Naylor had 17 bombs last year, 11 for Marte. Pavitt Smith. Mm, 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 mm. Corbin Carroll, Naylor, Marte, Pavitt Smith. Couldn't talk you off none of these guys, man. Then when you look at the last 7 days, Alec Thomas jumps in there. So I couldn't talk you off none of these guys. Truth be told, a favorite bet, I don't fucking know, man. We rewind it back here to this year. What's the total in this game? Let me look at the righties before I start throwing out anything like team totals and stuff like that. So the righties here, he was throwing Irvin last year. Not a lot of green there. He did have 14 bombs with 34 extra base hits. Uh, versus right hand batters there. Um, Sinker, fastball, curveball. So it look like he's throwing that cutter a little bit more. Sinker, fastball, curveball, cutter. Suarez. Suarez, this is this year. He's murdering that shit, right? He's on in fuego right now. Randall Gritchick. Hmm. Hmm. Damn. Last 7 days, Uriel's got a bomb. Suarez got two bombs. What about last year? Suarez has seven. Suarez loves it here, right? Suarez, bang, lefties. Just man, they about to beat this boy down probably. Hmm. What about? Yeah, I did flip the night switch on it. Then all right. So Ketel Marte's got a bomb versus him. He's 3 for 8. Pavitt Smith 1 for 3 with a single. Lourdes Uriel 2 singles, 2 for 4. Corbin Carroll 2 for 6, a single and a triple. Um, Padermo 2 for 5. That's it for the significant battle versus position versus this team. Okay, so I'm liking Arizona, some shape, form, or fashion here. Team total. You can look at that. You can definitely look at man Suarez, all the lefties and Suarez, right? Let's see. This is why I tell you guys hits, runs, and RBIs are so important, man. I'm gonna go back to it again, right? I'm gonna sound like a broken record until until a lot of us understand. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day here, let's take Arizona for example. If you believe a game is going to do what it's supposed to do, I'll show you guys a ticket I had yesterday. I hit the same game parlay on this Diamondbacks game here. Um, Look at the hits, runs, and RBIs. Carroll got there. Perdomo got there. He hit a bomb. Pavitt Smith, not so much. Naylor, yes. Uriel, yes. Surprisingly, Suarez, no. Thomas, yes. Marte didn't start, but he came in and got a hit. Marino was cold, right? But one, two, three, four, five, five of the 7 batters hit, right? And then you look at the New York Yankees, right? Bryce hit. Belly did not. Judge, of course, he hit. Jazz, yes. Dominguez, yes. Volpe, yes. Grisham, yes. Right. When you expect runs to be put up, you can get busy in a lot of different areas, man. Look at yeah. So I'm just I just that's why I like his runs and RBIs. If you're able to predict the game flow, then you should be able to make some money, right? If you could predict the game flow, and that's what we try to do here. You know what I'm saying? It bodes well for uh, things like hit runs and RBIs per batters, strikeout props when you want to take the under. You think these batters gonna get busy on the pitchers and shit? Team totals, right? So team totals get the glaring, right? Team totals. So if you like what you've seen during your research, if you feel like, hey, the Diamondbacks are going to put up more than 4.5 runs, then be my guest. If you think the Diamondbacks are going to come out here and being flat, because remember they are human, They just did a series versus the Yankees yesterday. Come right back here doing another series again. Like it's a lot, right? It's a lot. Sometimes you got to look ahead too. You know what I'm saying, just to see what's going on. But it is what it is, right? So just judging by the numbers, it does look like I like the team total for Arizona, right? 4.5 runs, you know, and the way they've been putting up runs still, shit, I like the team total. I like some of those bats right there, right? So, uh, the Dodgers and Philly, right? So, Luzardo and Yamamoto. Okay, interesting, right? Let's go, Yamamoto. Last year, 10 bombs to righties, 4 to lefties, 29% K rate to righties. He is a righty. Fastball, curveball, splitter. Same shit this year. Fastball, curveball, splitter. Philly, right hand batters. Now he's throwing that fastball the most. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look at that fastball first. Let's look at this year. So Alec Bohm has been hitting that fastball. This year, he's batting 500 off of it. 8 hits and 16 at bats. One home run. Everything is pretty green except for the fly ball is down, right? He's hitting the ball, the fastball pretty hard, but he's not getting any lift on it, right? He's not getting any lift on it. So that's how you break that down, and really really quick, right? So the Dodgers and Philly. Um, Real Muto. He's hitting it. Um, pause, whatever. The last 7 days. Nick Castellanos, 2 for 4, 2 for 5 for a Real Muto. I mean for Bohm, and 3 for 5 for Real Muto. Nick Castellanos has the bomb, right? So the rest of the pitchers here, curveball, splitter this year. Alec Bohm, right? He looks pretty good. Alec Bohm, K percent is down. Um, um, the fly ball is still down, right? So that's concerning when it comes to look for bombs. So a hit or something like that. I mean, I couldn't talk you off of it as of right now. JT Real Muto, a hit if you think he can get there, but the strikeout percentage is up for the rest of this guys except for Bomb. So when you look at somebody like Yamamoto, that's something you could probably make a mental note of the strikeouts right now because what's the strikeout line? The strikeout line is 5.5, juiced up right now at a minus 148. If you feel like you look at the rest of if you feel like this is favorable for you, um, it is what it is, right? So versus pitch mix here, um, I mean, small sample size, of course. This is the last 7 days. Versus pitch mix, they have been finding ways to hit, nitpick, and hit it, right? So it is what it is. Last year though, taking a look at last year, Alec Bohm, he batted 272, Trey Turner batted 259, and Castellanos batted 261. Everybody's pretty much around the same. No power there. Not big time power numbers. So small ball like hits and things of that nature. The K percentage for a few of these guys was okay, but it is what it is. Nobody has double digit bombs last year, so the power wasn't all the way there, right? We could look at nighttime if you want, flick a night switch on it, and then it is what it is with that, but not the sexiest, right? If you look, it's going to be a tough game, hostile environment, Philly Dodgers. Y'all know what it is, right? Could be one of those games that it just don't pan out the way you want it to pan out. Who knows? Let's look at these lefties though, right? So this year, these lefties here. Um, versus lefties. Last year he was throwing that fastball, splitter, curveball. He threw that fastball 42% of the time. This year, that one or two games he played, um, fastball, same thing. Fastball, splitter, curveball. Let me see. Fastball, splitter, curveball. Fastball, splitter, curveball. Fastball, splitter, curveball, same thing. Let's take a look at that fastball real quick here. This year, Carl Schwarber's got two bombs on that fastball. Max Kepler's got two bombs this year. Uh, Bryson Stott Harper's got one. So, this whole team looks like, as of this year, a fastball hitting team. They like that fastball this year, right? Um, barrel percentage is up for the guys who are supposed to be up. Cody Clemens, man, damn, man. Yeah, hits or whatever the case may be. But that's just a fastball. How about a splitter curveball? Throw them up there. Kepler lit up yesterday, right? He got us a hit, right? So I mean, I thought he was going to do more, and that's just how it is. So the fly ball is kind of down right there for Kepler, but on his pitch mix this year, he's got a 455 batting average. Power numbers look good, man. Just man, hard hit up 76. Interesting, right? Low K rate for Bryce Stott, low K rate for Bryce Harper. Um, Kepler, Stott, and Cody Clemens isolated power is higher than uh, Carl Schwarber. Carl Schwarber has a high barrel rate. We know he'll strike out. It's strike out or a bomb for him. So it is what it is, man. These guys definitely look green, but you have to make the pitching take pitching into consideration. Bryson Stott versus this pitch mix the last 7 days, 4 hits on 6 at bats. He's pretty fired to this pitch mix the last 7 days. So he's somebody you could definitely look at, and his numbers are reflecting. Bryson Stott, yeah, 10% K rate. Definitely his number. The fly ball is down. 3 bombs. So yeah, you could. He's definitely reflecting right now. You want to see what this lineup is going to look like? Small ball hits or whatever the case may be. That's probably what I'll be looking at. I don't know what the total is in this game here. Um, at Philly, over under 8. So if you want these guys to hit parlays, you know what I'm saying, at the very minimum, something like that, I couldn't talk you off of it, right? These numbers, they look really, really good, but it's early in the season, and these guys are hit candidates, okay? For sure, they definitely hit candidates. I can't talk you off of that, okay? I'll let you decide if you want to, if and what you want to do with some of these guys, man, as far as how you want to approach them, right? Always take pitch into consideration. That was this year. What about last year? Kepler still looked good versus pitch mix last year. Cody Clemens was still looking good. On Stott, Schrober still has 16 bombs. Um, I mean, everybody looked, pretty much the same. Not as green, but it's Philly, right? It's Philly. The strikeout percentages were kind of there. What about night? Max Kepler liked the nighttime. Hmm. Schwarber, power numbers was there. Max Kepler. Max Kepler. Maybe he might do what we wanted him to do yesterday, today. You know, sometimes these guys it's a day late. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes these guys be a day late, right? So it is what it is, man. I couldn't talk you off any of those guys. Truth be told. Um, let's look at the Dodgers. Left hand hitters. Okay. Luzardo. Luzardo's not up there. Hmm. Luzardo is a lefty himself, I believe. Nobody's really got any history versus him like that. All right, well, we know Freddie Freeman is out. Let's start with this year. Edmund Porto. Okay, this year versus that fastball slider sinker sweeper. I'll have to flip this to lefty because I tripped. He's a left hand pitcher. Okay, what about last year? Otani. Let's look at these righties here. Tommy Edmond. All right, let me see something. Lizardo. So he gave up a bomb versus Washington. 11 Ks though. The Ks was there. 11 Ks. He gave a bomb versus Washington. Uh, 16 strikeout in 12 innings. So the Ks are still there for him. So that's one thing. He's giving up bombs though, right? Um, 3 bombs here in Philly. 3 bombs. I mean, 1 bomb, 1 bomb. This is spring training, but you know it is what it is. Um, well, we know Teoscar Hernandez, Tommy Edmond, um, Teoscar Hernandez, Tommy Edmond, Will Smith, Mookie Betts, whatever, right? How about last year? Tommy Edmond. Tommy Edmond, he batted 475 versus pitch mix. 16 isolated power, man. Wow. 10 home runs, 15 extra base hits. This was his mix here. He wasn't walking, but man, Tommy Edmond, Pages, Will Smith, 8 bombs. Mm, Enrique. Then Teoscar, you know we was talking to Teoscar a lot. He had shit. Damn, Tommy Edmond. Wow. Them damn Dodgers, boy. Motherfucker, ain't they? Boy, boy, boy. Tommy Edmond is 2 for 5 versus him with a double and a triple. So, man, Tommy Edmond. Mm, mm, mm. So versus left, I could take these pitches down. So versus lefties in general, no pitch mix. Um, Teoscar Hernandez had 11% barrel rate. Will Smith had a 12% barrel rate, and Tommy Edmond had a 10% barrel rate. Tommy Edmonds isolated power was at 527 last year for the games that he played. Um, Will Smith, right, right. So yeah, boy, that boy looked good in that thing, man. Straight up. All right, Tommy Edmond. Where's he projected to hit in the lineup? Third. That's just projected. I just caught his home run at plus 1,000 last game. Yeah, I have no problem with going right back. He hit me. I had a plus 1,000 on him, so severe tornadoes are coming for the United States tonight. Damn. All right. I like Tommy Edman, man. I like a lot of these bats though. Tommy Edman. Yes, sir. Hmm. Okay. Let's move it. Let's move it. Move it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more games. All right. Max Meyer, Spencer Swellenbach, Miami. Huh? Let's take a look at 7 home runs versus righties, and 8 versus lefties on that last year. 'Em. So Olson, no bombs versus pitch mix, none of that. I mean, this year, mm-mm. So only thing about Olsen right now is we know he can go yard at any time right now, but the exit velo was at a 98. The hard hit line drive fly balls, right? He has one extra base hit, no home runs. His barrel rate is up on his pitch mix. His hard hit percentage is up, and the fly ball is up, right? Meaning he could be getting unlucky, right? So the hard hit line drive fly ball, I can look and see what those looked like, right? So um Olson, right? Here he struck out here versus Dustin May. Whoever this Blake guy is, he hit a 97 exit velo on the ground out. Walked versus Glass now, 96 exit velo ground out. Um, a 101 exit velo fly out, a 109 exit velo line out, a 104 exit velo fly ball, a 105 exit velo double, right? So he was knocking the cover off the ball, and then he got a single on the 89, then a 99.9 fly out, a line out. Long story short, he's probably loading, right? It's loading, he loading, right? But it just ain't there. He ain't getting it there. Then his walk percentage is up. This year though, but that's a very small sample size, right? Very small sample size. Fast forward that to last year, where he had a down year last year, compared to some of the numbers that we used to. Um, versus pitch mix, he had 11 bombs. It's these Atlanta Braves, they're gonna explode, sooner or later. They only 0-7 right now, man. I don't know what to say. But let's look at these writers. That's all I can say. Mhm. If I was writing anything, I would write down Olsen is loading. Last year he threw that fastball and slider. This year he's all over the place, right? Max Meyer, that first game, sinker, slider, sweeper, fastball. I don't know where he's gonna be at. I'll throw that up there. Sinker, slider, sweeper, fastball. This year they look bad. They down bad. Then look at all the righties, right? All the strikeout shit, all that right there, right? Except for whoever that is. But yeah, one look at that K percentages, man. Wow. Let's rewind this to last year. The righties were still striking out versus this pitch mix, okay? Um Ozuna though. Ozuna was a monster versus this pitch mix last year. He would strike out, but 24 bombs, 41 extra base hits. He batted 308. Austin Riley, um, he batted 284. Um, both of these guys' barrel rates look pretty good there. Both of these guys will strike out at the same rate or close to it. Dela Cruz, Arcia, Ozuna, and Riley all had double-digit bombs versus pitch mix. They flipped the night switch on it, and Ozuna looked a little bit better, a little bit more stronger green. These guys liked it at nighttime, right? But uh, as of right now, I mean, it would be Olson. Now it would be Ozuna, Riley, and Olson, right? In that order. But as of like I said, this season right here, this year, they ain't been doing shit right now. So it depends on how you want to look at it, man. You want to look at last year, or you want to look at the same shit they've been doing all season, which is nothing. They 0-7, and as you can see over here in this column, this is nothing right here, right here, striking out like a mug. Now, I do want to take a look at. Take a quick look at Max. 7 Ks versus Pittsburgh. Go figure. He gave up a bomb, 5.2 innings, so they wanted him to go to 6 at least. Spring, 11 Ks, 14 innings pitched in the spring. Gave up one bomb there. Um, 7 Ks versus this team last year. Did give up 3 bombs. Let's see what happened. That game. Uh, Rally home run, Olsen home run, right? Okay. Um, Arsha, Rally, Olsen, bomb. That game. Uh, hmm. What were the 2 games? Hmm. Miami, Swellenbach. Last year, Swellenbach had 19 extra base hits to righties, 7 bombs. 30 extra base hits to lefties, 8 bombs. Um, hmm. Fastball, slider, fastball, cutter. Slider, fastball, cutter, sinker. This year, one home run to lefty. How many strikeouts? Who did he play and how many strikeouts did he have? 4 Ks, San Diego Padres, 6 innings pitched. Hmm. Okay. So, Otto Lopez got a few bombs here. These numbers from this year. The rest of these guys, this year's numbers look trash. Um, let's go to last year. Jonah Brad had 10 bombs. Lopez had 7. Strikeouts could be there, should be there, could be there. Click a nighttime filter. Turn it off. Go back to this year. Mm. How about the lefties? Fastball, curveball, splitter, cutter, slider. Fastball, curveball, splitter, cutter, slider. He's doing the same shit. Edwards, he'll get on base, steal something. This year he's batting 424 versus this pitch mix. Jeff Conine. I mean, I'm talking about Jeff Conine. Conine. He's batting 357 versus this pitch mix here. This season. This is this season. These two guys, they ain't striking out that much. He's got 2 bombs though. What is the expected? I mean, what's the weather? I mean, not the weather. Lineup here. Auto, um, what's the strikeouts? 6.5 for Swellenbach, 4.5 for Mayer. 30 extra base hits to left hand hitters last year, 8 bombs. It's given up a home run to lefties this year already. What's his outs? No, I was going to say, well, Max Meyer, interesting. 18 and a half. Wow. FanDuel, I mean, DraftKings, you probably get a parlay piece at 17 and a half. 18 and a half at plus 155. Mm, mm, mm. Edwards and Conine, these guys do look like they can go out there and at least get a hit. You're not striking out. I mean, if you want to look at those guys, then be my guest. Uh, but it would just be a hit or something for me. Edwards can steal a base for sure. Mm. You could also look at Otto too, but I ain't going there. Straight up, this is a weird game. What's the total on this one here? 8 probably, 7.5. Right. Keep it moving here. Do one more game, and then I'll take an intermission. Right. Let me see. Man, Dean Krimmer, Seth Lugo. I know that's not his pitch miss right there. Damn, if it is, come on, boy. Come on, my guy. Damn, he threw out one pitches. I don't even want to look at that shit, man. This year. Damn. Bobby Witt 3 for 8 with a bomb. Westberg 2 for 2 with a bomb. Makia Garcia 1 for 6. Cedric Mullins 2 for 3, 2 singles. Jonathan India 2 for 4 with a bomb. Salvador Perez 1 for 7 with a bomb. Vinny 1 for 4 with a bomb. Mountcastle 2 for 4. They like that fastball. It's weather in this game too, man. Cutter, curveball, sinker. This motherfucker throw too many pitches, man. Look at that. Big weather concerns here. Um, I don't know what to think here. Let's see. These numbers here from this year. Go back to last year, man. Straight up. Connor, walk rates are up. Cowser has 17 bombs. Mullins had 14. Rushman 9. O'Hearn 10. And Henderson 11. That's a lot, man. It's a lot. What's the totals of this game, just in case play? 7.5. Um, Run it back real quick. Um, Baltimore, fairly persistent light rain. Plus, it's cold and breezy. I think they just decided to play ball. But until I see some indications of that, I'm leaving this a bit of a postponed risk. It's just kind of nasty, and this isn't fun for players or fans. If and when the game does start, I don't think the rain ever gets heavy enough to stop play. It's just a matter of them deciding they want to play in this. Good pitching weather with temperatures in the 40s and winds blowing in at 10 to 15 miles an hour. Hmm. Weather implications. So, uh, good pitching weather. You know, the weather is not going to, so the ball might not carry all this good stuff and all that, right? Whatever. But, you know, got to stretch. So, yeah. Um, hmm. I wouldn't be able to pinpoint who I would like the best to tell you, truth be told here. It's a lot of green here from this year. Last 7 days, Cedric Mullins got a bomb, Cowser's got a bomb, Holiday's got a bomb. These are numbers from this year. It's a lot to decipher here. I couldn't, man, I can't decipher through this. It's a lot of green there. Let me go back to last year. Uh, let's look at the righties, man. My fault, y'all. I've been texting. The fastball, sinker, slider. Damn, this boy throwing a lot of pitches, man. Fastball, sinker, slider, slurve, cutter, all this shit, man. Stop it, please. You throw too many pitches for me, sir. Sinker, fastball, slow, slider. You make me don't even want to cap this shit. Westberg, right? So he's got a 6% K rate, 18% barrel rate, 3 bombs, batting 500 versus this pitch mix, and 8 hits, 8 16 at bats. Um, he is also 2 for 2 with a triple and a home run. He likes it there. So I'm guessing Westberg would be my favorite one, judging on numbers from this year. Go back to last year. Westberg versus pitch mix. He was the best versus this pitch mix. He had 31 extra base hits, 13 home runs. Okay. I need to bust out my pen and paper because I need to be able to put like how much I like these motherfuckers. Oh shit! I almost broke my arm. This motherfucking blue Yeti hard as hell. 18 bombs last year, 13 of them towards righties. Baltimore will be on the road here. So he was better at home versus righties last year. Home versus righty, he has a he's better at home in general. Weird splits, man. At home versus lefties, a 144 WRC plus. Home versus righties, 157 WRC plus. On the road versus lefties, 82 WRC plus. On the road versus righties, 104 WRC plus. Still looks good. Um, Ramon Urias, I think he got busy yesterday too, man. Uh, he might be in the lineup if there's no gunner. All right, let's look at Tyler O'Neill. If he gets a hold to this sucker, you could kiss it goodbye. This year, he does have a bomb, 22% barrel rate. Hasn't struck out. Hmm. Let's look at that. Kremer had 14 home runs to lefties with 24 extra base hits, 9 home runs to righties with 20 extra base hits. Cutter, sinker, fastball, splitter. This season, Kremer's got 5 bombs to righties and 2 to lefties. 35 fly ball rate. A lot of red. A lot of red. A lot of power. What about last year? 30 fly ball rate. So we'll see. This year versus this full pitch mix, Kansas City not striking out like that. Nobody really. Bobby Witt 324, India 295, Garcia 333, Salvi 308. Damn. Last year, Bobby lit. India had 8 bombs. Salvi had 9. Night switch. So 2 years straight, these guys not striking out, and that's important, right? What's the total of this game here? 7.5. Hmm. With weather, man. Back to this year. I wonder if this 7.5 is in jeopardy. So I see a lot of green on both sides, man. I see a lot of green on both sides. The weather's bad though. I like bats. I couldn't talk you off any bat in this game for a hit. At least baseline hit. You know what I'm saying? I can't talk you off any one of these bats at all. I ain't even gonna stunt like I'm not, right? I can't. I don't know what to say. It's too much green, and I know they ain't gonna pop off. If they do, then it is what it is. But man, it's too much. And then I look at all these strikeout rates, man. Down, 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 down. So like any bats, whatever, right? Whatever you want to do. I can't talk off anything here. Um, hmm. Let me refresh this meteorologist, Kevin Roth. Let me refresh his page. Hmm. Don't know what to say. All right. Can we squeeze out another game here? A few games I'm just not interested in, but I'm gonna look. Tampa Bay Rays. You know what though? Wait. Let's see if we can get something together. Get on one of these picking sites real quick. Zach Littell strikeouts, man. Colorado. All right, let's see. No, I'm probably a pass on his strike. I don't know though. I want Flaherty outs in this one, but White Sox look kind of His strikeouts though, I couldn't talk off his strikeouts either. Jack Flaherty. Um, hits runs and RBIs. Kerry Carpenter. So let me make sure here. Detroit. Detroit. Put something together here, man. Detroit. Um, change up, cutter, sinker, fastball. Change up, cutter, sinker, cutter, sinker, fastball, sweeper. Change up, cutter, sinker, fastball. All the time, Lo O'Neal. All the time. In the daytime, they lit. So this year, Kerry Carpenter's got a 2% K rate, right? I like Riley Green too, but he's struck out a little bit more. Colt Keith, what's the lineup? Malloy. So Colt Keith batting cleanup. Well, no, he's not. He's behind Torkelson, which I like Torkelson and Green and Carpenter. I might like McCoy too. Couldn't talk you off anything. Probably a RBI something like that for Colt Keith, but Kramer Carpenter is the guy that I'm looking at, right? That I like. So where were we? So right here, that's this year, by the way. Um, Colt Keith here. He's not striking out, and Kerry Carpenter's not striking out. Colt Keith is batting 345, and Kerry Carpenter's batting 382. Neither one of them have a bomb. That might change today. Um, Riley Green has a bomb within the last 7 days, but Colt Keith and Kerry Carpenter, they do. They are batting 333 in the smaller sample size for whatever that's worth in the last 7 days. So they are green. Uh, Riley Green is Riley Green. We already know who he is, whatever the case may be. That was this year. That is this year. Last year, um, O'Keefe had 9 bombs. Riley Green had 13 bombs. And Kerry Carpenter had 13 bombs with a 13% barrel rate. Fly ball is okay. And he batted 320 and shit, Riley Green batted 295. So but the isolated power is up for Kerry Carpenter coming into this year, which I'll filter that back to this year. Um, Kerry Carpenter isolated power is down. Still early in the season though, and his barrel rate is down. Riley Green's barrel rate is up. He does have that bomb, but his K rate is down. It's a lot. It's all over the place. Long story short, with Kerry Carpenter hitting right, hmm, I mean, you can take him for his runs and RBAs all the way up to a bomb if you want, but uh, Kerry Carpenter sitting there. Oh, they got Riley Green behind him. That's not usually like that. It's not. Cole Keith, Torkelson, Riley Green, and Carpenter. I like all of them. So, much like I was telling you, well, it don't even matter. Um, for batters and stuff like that. So let's see. Let's take an instance. Like so, 365. 365 will let you do this shit too, but Caesars probably won't let you do this. Let me see. You know what? Like on 365, you can get or Caesars or some shit. You can get Flaherty outs, Flaherty K's. Let me see something. Yeah, so yeah, so 365 let you go and get busy, right? So first of all, 365. So like, let me show you. So 365 will let you. They will let you. That's if you wanted to do it this way. So first and foremost, they have. And I bet this a lot. I bet this all the time. Um, they have. They have hits, runs, and RBIs, right? Theirs go all the way up to 7. FanDuel go up to 4, maybe 5, right? They let you take one. That's either one hit, one run, or either one RBI. All the way up to 7. Keep that in mind, right? 7. Now, they let you put that in the same game parlay. They let you put strikeouts, whether it's the regular line or alternate lines in the same game parlay. And they also let you put the outs in the same game parlay, right? Give you ultimate flexibility. So if you wanted to take Flaherty outs, right? If you wanted to take 7Ks, or if you wanted to take 6Ks, if you wanted to take the money line, if you wanted to take the hits, runs, and RBIs for certain batters, you can do all of that on 365, right? Um, Caesars, I think you can do all of that except for the alternate strikeouts, right? But long story short, let's see, and you can take one, two, three, four, five hits, runs, and RBI for either batter, right? So it's a lot of ways to skin a cat. It's a lot of ways to skin a cat, right? Just understand. I really like these plays, right? Anybody know me? I play these all the time. Hits, runs, and RBIs. Um, it's a hit or a run or a RBI, right? Just tell you. Why do I say that? Because when we target these high traffic games, look at the hits, runs, and RBIs. Carroll over 1.5, Perdomo over 1.5. That's how they string it up. That's how they string it up, bro. This is how they string up runs, right? One person get on, a hit, boom. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Whatever. There's multiple ways to cash that play. You can even get walked a few times and get ran 2 runs. So that's one of my bread and butter go to when it comes to bats, right? But at the end, but it is what it is, right? So let me see. Yeah. So yeah, let me. I want to do take a look at. I do want to take a look at Malloy real fast here. Sweeper, sinker, cutter, fastball. Sweeper, sinker, fastball, changeup. This year, Malloy looks pretty good versus that pitch mix. What's the lineup again? Sweeney, Dingler, McKinstry, Coke, Keith. One, two, three, four, five lefties. Mm, Torkelson, Dingler's in the lineup. That's this year. Last year, Torres in the lineup. No, he's hurt, right? Right. Javi Baez down there had hiding weekend daytime. Chicago White Sox, Detroit weather, chilly, temperatures in the 40s. And I did want to run a quick check on Chicago White Sox. Lefty, fastball, slider, knuckle curve, changeup. Fastball, slider, knuckle curve, changeup. Fastball, slider. And Benetetti had 14 bombs versus this pitch mix in general. What about versus righties? 12 bombs versus righties. What about the daytime? Six of them came in the daytime. Isolated power was there. Fly ball was up. How about this year? Benetitti's green, 17 barrel rate, two bombs this year. Batted 353, 455 this year. He does have a bomb this week, this in the last 7 days. He's got 4 hits on 10 at bats. He's warm, right? He's hot. He's warm. Mike Tauchman and Tristan Gay. Mm, I don't even know what my White Sox, with the White Sox, not my White Sox. I can't with the White Sox right now, man. All right, well, Carpenter, Green, Torkelson, Man, the one, two, three, four, five straight five. Man, what's the I know they're probably minus 200. Minus 245. Can't take flatty outs on FanDuel. You know what? I'm gonna go a little deeper here. Let's do a same game parlay for this one here. I'm gonna go with Torque. I was just gonna take him for RBI, but we can go for hits runs and RBI for the major for the major three guys here. I think both all of them can get there. Probably slide Detroit money line up there. And maybe something like I didn't really want the K's. I really wanted the outs, but that'll work, right? Six Ks, Detroit money line, Torkelson, Riley Green, Carpenter, all for two hits, runs, and RBIs. I mean, I think that's something that we can roll out. I'll probably roll that out. I'll leave that right there. Roll that out at plus 535. See what that do. Um, parlay. Uh, the St. Louis team here. Let me refresh this. New bar leading off. Arenado. So I like Victor Scott, Walker, Arenado, Kentucky Ralph Contreras, and Newbar. I like this game. Campbell, Abreu, Devers, Duran. I like this game. No weather concerns for this game, right? Yeah, winds out to right, and a little bit left to right at 10 miles an hour. This game is green. So, uh, sinker, sweeper, cutter. Sinker, sweeper, cutter. So this year, Victor Scott, um, he's 15 to 42, 15 hits out of 42 at bats, 357 batting average, three bombs, 46 fly ball, and Lars Newbar leading off, low K percentage. Burleson, low K percentage, three bombs. This is daytime how they look this year. Lars Newbar up until now. Lars Newbar, Victor Scott, even Burleson. I mean, he's definitely played with a low ass K rate like that, and he was balling. We know he can ball. Last year, speaking of Burleson, he batted 300 last year. It's still early. 17 bombs for Burleson. Gorman, Donovan, daytime. Donovan in the daytime looked pretty good. These guys don't strike out that much, right? Victor Scott still had a 9% K rate. He was batting almost 300 at 281. So this motherfucker can be in trouble here. Walker Bueller, probably going to be in trouble, right? Last year, Walker Bueller, um, 19% K rate. That we're not worried about that. They don't strike out that much. Nothing super green here last year, right? So the righties. Wait a minute. Fastball, knuckle curve, cutter, changeup. Oh, I had the wrong pitches. Fastball, knuckleball, cutter, changeup. My bad, y'all. I can start this shit back over. Yes, sir, Campbell, for sure. Loved it. I like Victor Scott right now. Victor Scott and Newt Bar. So we won that this year. Victor Scott, Newt Bar. Victor Scott right now he's warm, right? Last he's batted 400 in the last 7 days versus pitch mix with one bomb. New bar, he's batting 455. Gorman, these guys could be heating up. We know they don't strike out that much. New bar has a 26% walk rate this year right now. Victor Scott, 385 batting average right now this year. Um, exit velo's down a little bit, whatever, but I could, small ball, that's cool with me, right? Last year, Burleson, we know who he was. You know what he does. Gorman will strike out. Newbar, Gorman, Donovan. These guys didn't strike out that much. Either the Victor Scott, right? So Victor Scott 290, Newbar 280, Burleson 290, Donovan 270. That was all last year. Uh, in general, I could flip a daytime switch on it and they were more green, right? So Victor Scott, round about the same. Newt Bar wasn't striking out. 300, man, Burleson and Donovan, all those guys look good. Small ball, you can look at small ball, you can look at, the lineup here. The lineup here, you got New Bar, Contreras. historically he can do some damage, but Donovan right there. Then you got Burleson, I mean Arenado, Burleson, Walker, and Scott. We'll get to these other guys because I do like Walker, and I do like Walker, right, and Arenado. So um, flip it over here to the righties here. Go to this year to the righties, and flip that. Then we got the sweeper, sinker, cutter, fastball, changeups. Sweeper, sinker, cutter. This year, Arenado, another guy that's just not striking out, 3 bombs up until now, batting 317. Contreras, um, his strikeouts are low, right? 333. Jordan Walker, he was batting 300, right? So that's right now. Jordan Walker, last 7 days, he's got a bomb. He's batting over 500. Arenado, 300 pages. He's somebody you could definitely take a look at as well. Um, but that's this year, still this year. I can't flick a daytime on it just to give you a little, a little. But I'll go back and look at last year. I ain't gonna say he done. I ain't gonna say he done, but this team they don't strike out, right? And then it could be small ball. They can small ball them to death. You know what I'm saying? With some hits here, some hits there. I mean, the weather is not even hot or nothing like that, so we ain't gonna too much. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, these guys don't strike out, so you could, they can we can string up some hits. At least hits. You know what I'm saying? Ain't necessarily no bombs or nothing like that, but at least hits and things of that nature. I can see instances where that could probably pop off. Um, so Wilson Contreras, his power numbers could be there. Daytime. This is last year. Arenado. They just, I mean, not a ton of power, I would say, but we're looking for some hits and things of that nature, or get up a few runs across the board. I couldn't talk you off of that, right? Um, and then you couple that with like, let's see, so Bueller, last year, yeah, mm, mm. Well, on the Boston side, uh, Eric Fetty, he was pitching his worst to lefties for whatever worst that was. He had 13 bombs last year, 9 bombs to righties, 25 extra base hits to righties, 33 extra base hits to lefties. Throwing that cutter, changeup, sinker. Look at Devers. Mm, this year, Abreu, 10% K rate. Small sample size for these guys though. Last year, Abreu, Abreu looked shifty, right? Devers, man, Duran. These are some bad motherfuckers, man. Daytime. Devers. So I couldn't talk you off any of these guys, right? Devers lately been hitting, right? He got one hit there, a double there, so he's could be coming around, right? Oh snap, man! Hmm. I got three more games to look at, bro. So for this game here, I would go with let's see, got to over under 9 here. Hold up, slide these righties in here. Eric Fairley was pitching his worst to wait. So wait a minute, he's doing a sinker, sweeper, changeup to righties. Sinker, sweeper, changeup. What up? What up, Wave Head? What's going on? Sinker, sweeper, changeup. Cutter. I'll put them all at this. Sinker, sweeper, changeup. Bregman just hit a bomb yesterday. Campbell. Campbell hit a bomb. What's this lineup look like? Campbell, Abreu, Story. Oh, this game might go over. Never know. Cassis hit a bomb yesterday or the day before. Bregman, Duran. Gotta keep gotta keep betting that Christian Campbell. I'll tell you that. Trevor Story. Bregman always in play on the righty righty. Mm, mm. Go back to this year. Christian Campbell. Trevor Story. Man, but these boys, this lineup can be dangerous as hell, man. Straight up. Uh, so, uh, hmm. This that White Sox player. I'm gonna play this, man. I'm gonna play this. Kerry Carpenter, Riley Green, Torkelson, Detroit money line, 6 strikeouts for Flaherty. On 365, I'll probably substitute this strikeouts for for outs, right? I think Kerry Copter, Riley Green at least can hit the hit runs and RBIs. All three of these guys are bomb candidates, right? Um, this game here, it's I'm leaning towards the over on this one. I ain't even gonna lie. I think this. I think they put up some runs here. We do have an over under 9 here. I think they put up some runs here, man. I do. So, um, I like Nuke Bar for hits, runs, and RBIs. What's this lineup's looking like? New Bar Arenado and New Bar for sure. Duran. I'm gonna put Devers in there, man. Or do I put Devers in? I'm gonna put Devers in there, man. Then I'll go to regular hit. I'll take Christian Campbell for a hit. I'll take Victor Scott for a hit. Just something fun. I could put $6, $7 on that, $2, $3 on that, $5 on that, $20 on it. Something for fun, right? Newbar, Arenado, Jim Duran, Devers, uh, 2 and 2 for the hits, runs, and RBIs, and then Campbell for a hit, Scott for a hit. Couldn't talk you off hit parlays. You could just do a hit parlays, all of anything you want to do. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Um, I'll read off those bats. So looking at these bats here, we had Kerry Coppertus, Torkelson, Green, Arenado, Victor Scott, Jordan Walker, Lars Newbar, Rafael Devers, Abreu, Christian Campbell, Kyle Tucker, Manny Machado, Michael Bush, Seiya Suzuki, um, Vladdy, Bobuchet, Christian Kirk, Jimenez, Soto, Rooker, Goodman, Soderstorm, Bellinger, Jazz, Rice. Those were guys just like, when you're looking at hits, whatever, same game parlays, things of that nature, stuff like that. To finish it off with the bets that I had on this side, for the other games, because I had already looked at those games. Um, um, Luis Garcia, Marcelo Zuna, um, Marte. I mean, like the whole damn Suarez, right? The whole damn Arizona team was looking good. Kepler was looking okay. Westberg was looking pretty good. Um, Edmund, like, need to go suck on a lemon. He was looking really, really good. Uh, Olson is loading. If you look for a hit, Xavier Edwards or Jeff or Xavier Edwards look like somebody can get you a hit. Tyler O'Neill, man, he's just an honorable mention. He can go boom, right? What time is it? Now I missed 3 games. The last 3 games I didn't look at. Got 15 minutes before this game, the first game come on. Um, how about we go hits for RBI lay on these on the pick'em site, right? Now I do. Oh, um, Jack Flaherty, the outs, parlay piece. I like that. 17.5 outs for Max Fried. I like that. It's probably close. It's probably at 18.5 right now. Justin Verlander. This I would not put this in a parlay. Just Justin Verlander outs. I would play that straight. Jack Flaherty, he can get to his Ks. Justin Verlander, 6 Ks at plus money. I like this better than an outs for some reason. You can take them both. You're gonna get plus money on 6 Ks from Justin Verlander. Give it here. If I just get smoked, right? If I take an L. Max Meyer, I'm thinking about going to his Ks. I'm thinking about it. What the fuck else I was going to do? Oh, prize picks. To see what they got out right now here. Hits, runs, and RBIs. Let's see what they got out right now here. Rooker, I like Rooker. Keith, I like Bobby Green. I'm trying to stretch it out. Take one from these Andy Pages. Pages is a demon. Brendan Donovan. Cedric Mullins. Rafael Devers, 1.5. Ooh. Trevor Story, 1.5. Kristen Campbell, 1.5. Jordan Walker. Victor Scott, 1.5. I like Jimenez. I like Soto's. You getting 1.5 of these boys? Man. Hunter Goodman. I like Hunter Goodman. Solid Storm. 1.5 at Solid Storm. Them lefties and I like the lefties. And man, I like the lefties in New York. Jazz 1.5. And I haven't checked the rest of these games. The last 3 games I haven't checked. Oh, oh. Suarez 1.5. Give me that shit. Now, fuck it. Give me that shit. I might end up putting that whole damn team in there. Cassius 1.5 is a demon. Ty Fitzgerald, I'm gonna like that. Will Smith, I'm gonna have interest there. Have interest along with Teoscar and Edmund. Give me that. Give me that Edmund. I like Edmund today. I like Will Wagner. Oh man, I'm finna go put some shit together. Mount, no, Mount Castle West. Which one was it? Benny and them. This game looked okay. I think it's gonna be hit runs and RBIs put up in that game. Abreu, I like those guys as well. Hmm. This is just about ends it right there. So let me see. Just a Suarez, Tommy Edmond. Mm, Weather in Chicago. Kyle Tucker and Bush. I really like Kyle Tucker and Bush. Soto. I'm gonna have to go Soto. I have to get Soto in there. Oh, we got the confirmed lineup. Jazz, Goldsmith, Jazz or Wells. Oh, he's not in the lineup. Hmm. Well, I like the lefties. Grisham, Wells, Chisholm, Rice. I like them all, right? All the lefties for sure. Damn. Bellinger's not in the lineup. I really like Bellinger too, man. And Menez, I like Menez behind all these guys, right? Damn. Okay. Well, let's go. Soto. Let's go Jazz and Soto, man. Jazz, Soto. Today is Freestyle Friday, ain't it? I mean Protected Friday. Let me protect this motherfucker then. Let's do it. Ah, I'm gonna throw the protected money on here. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Cause I can't log out. All right, peace out, man. Peace out. Going forward, I will have these. I will come on here and because I ain't gonna be able to do this all the time, man. These long streams, I will come on here later, and I mean, going forward, I'm gonna have to cut these streams down, give out a few plays, and do all the research on the back end. I mean, I can have to cut these streams down. Long story short, I'm gonna have to cut them down. All right. So it is what it is, guys. Peace out. So look, that's a six pick right there. Hits, runs, and RBIs. That's a six pick. If you guys want to take a look at that. Um, here's a White Sox SGP. You want to take a look at that. And here's the St. Louis Cardinals SGP. If you want to take a look at that, right? And then a bunch of bats here. Just some bats here, right? And some bats here. And I got a bunch of more bats. I ain't even gonna disclose them, but it is what it is, right? Bunch of bats there. All right. Um, and then some pitching props here. Give you guys a shot of that, and I'll get out of here.